requests from people wanting to know what it's like living in a motorhome, travelling around Australia. So I thought I'd bring to you what it's like for us at Indefinite Leave, living in a motorhome, travelling and experiencing the way that we do. So let me show you through the motorhome and give you an idea of what it's like for us. I'll show you this front section first. So we do have a reversing camera, which as we're driving we can see what's going on behind us. We use that. Our chairs at the front are swivel chairs, but we don't use them as such. So we've got 6-speed automatic manual gearbox, and so far all's been quite good. It travels fairly well. During the day we use the front seats to store things that we might not want in our way in the back, so they're out of the way of our living area when we're parked up during the day. Up top is Matthew's area, so at night time his stuff comes down and onto the seats here. During the day all his gear goes up top. Underneath is a ladder, so Matt pulls out the ladder during the day, hooks up on here, comes down, and that ladder allows him access to get up and down from his sleeping area. So he's got heaps of room up there, his gear's stored up there. That all works great. Our towels, so during the day we put our towels here, and I put mine over on this side. We find that's a good drying area. It dries really well there, probably because of the light coming in through the front. Golf clubs, I do have my golf clubs with me. I've only had one game so far, very disappointed, but I have my golf clubs set up in there, and as you can see, different things like sunscreens and midgie repellents and all sorts of things. Those are all stored in there, and varying things. We've got this little book cabinet. Inside the book cabinet we have sprays and things and a few books which I haven't got I thought I'd get to read, but we're so busy we don't get to do so. In the front section there at the bottom you'll see Max's mat. That's where Max likes to sleep, especially when I'm driving. So when I'm driving she prefers to be up here in the front, in that front section between Matthew and I and the two driver's seats. So that's a look around at that front section. As you may have noticed, we have bought ourselves a Waco. It's a 40 litre or 35 litre fridge, and we keep all our drinks in there, so lots of water. I have a little bit of Coke in case I have a rum, but otherwise it has our water and glass, maybe a bottle to wine or champagne, and we store that there. So that's been a godsend. It's freed up the space. We only have a small fridge, so it's freed up a lot of space for us. Our lounge is here. So we find Matthew sits on this side. Adele's going to bring it in for us now. So when we're doing that, we need to move the fridge over, and then we're right. We can bring the slide out in. So this whole slide out comes in around about 600 mils. It makes a massive difference, as you'll probably see. Hopefully this gives you a good concept of what it's like. So that's the space that we have when the slide out is in, which is obviously when we're driving and so forth. As soon as we pull up, then Adele'll show you, we can then put the slide out back out. Oh, the curtain got caught up there a little bit. So putting the slide out's a little bit of a process. We've got to make sure that we've undone the hook at the bottom, and Matt puts his fan there on the back of the seat here, so we've got to check and make sure that's been moved. Matt tends to sit on that side of the table. It's got a little bit more space for him, and he sits there, and often we'll play games with our son back home playing on the computer. Fishing rods, so there's lots of fishing rods here. We've got a couple of spaces there where we put them up there, and another one at the back I'll show you shortly. Adele tends to sit this side of the table, and during the day at that other area over there underneath the window, we tend to use that for a bit of storage, putting things around there. So that's a bit of a look around that front section. Kitchen area, so we've got the kitchen area here, sink, so the glass panels go down and the sink is on that side and the cooker's on this side. We've got a water purifier there on top as well, so it gives us purified water. All our panels are here underneath, including the hot water, which we can turn that hot water off too now. Oven is there, and then we've got plenty of inside the oven. Adele stores things during the day, so they're out of the way there as well, all the baking things. Obviously the drawers as per normal, and the bottom drawer has all of our it has some foodstuffs and pans and things in there. Is that right, Adele? Oh, pans and everything goes in underneath that one. Max's water's in the way there, and that big one there. On this side we have some spices and sauces kept here in this fridge, little pantry, and we have two cupboards up on top with all sorts of other different things as well. Oops, no, that's everything's going to fall out. Okay, so we've got all that up in there. Our TV set over here, and we've got two power boards. So the top one is plugged in to electricity. The bottom one is for when we are free camping and we're using our solar. So we have 3 solar panels up on top, and they provide us all the electricity we need to our 2 house batteries. So our TV's there. More area where we fit our fishing rods in, just there. Come around this side, and microwave, another storage area on top, more things stored away in the microwave during the day, storage space on top, and we have our fridge down below. So it's only small fridge and little freezer, so it only fits the very basics. Behind the curtain we have all our bedding area, and our air conditioner is here on top, and we have we've had fitted a Sirocco fan before we left. Our map on the wall tracking where we're going, and of course this is where Adele and I sleep. We've got these 2 little boxes either side. They help us with a little bit more storage area, things we might need. There's curtains all around each of the windows, blinds in the kitchen one. 2 overhead cupboards, a little bit of my business work notes up on top there. So during the day we have our clothes that we use on a regular basis, so I just put them on to the top of the pillow. This goes on here, and I tend to work from this section. I sit down on the bed and get on the laptop and do all my uploading and everything I need to do. Underneath the bed we have more storage underneath there as well, so lots of gear all in underneath there, which is fantastic. So that provides pretty much most of our storage. Come through to the back, and we do have a closet here just for our clothes, and then through into the bathroom. So Adele hangs up her towel here, and we've got our loo, we've got our shower. That all works really well. Up top here we have a sensor light, so that's a battery powered sensor light. That as soon as we walk in, that light goes on. We're not using electricity. and the solar works. The battery powered sensor works really well. Our sink, wash our teeth and wash our hands, and the shower we've over the last couple of months we've been using it more and more, and it works really well. We're really happy with that. It is great, and we have the vent and skylight in here in the bathroom. So that's a look around the motorhome and how motorhome works for us. If anybody's got any ideas or tips on anything we can do to improve, we're open for any ideas. But that's after 12 months we've managed to get into some sort of routine here, and that's how things work for us basically. Any other ideas, Adele, on what we do? I think that's what we've...
Just this anti-slip mats.
Yeah, Adele's put these anti-slip mats around on the table and bench tops. That helps us to stop things sliding off. They work really well. We've got this runner, carpet runner on the floor, mostly for Max because she slides on the lino and can't get any grip, but we have that there. That works really well. As I said, during the day she sleeps there in the front, or she stays there when I'm driving. But at night time, her mat, which is outside, we put our mat down here. Her mat goes down here, and she generally sleeps down here on the floor during the night, close to us, or we might wake up in the morning and she's right under us there. But we have our skylight here, which provides us good fresh air. We tend to open that whenever we're cooking. It gets all the hot air outside, unless of course it's really cold and we might want it warm inside, but that's almost never. We've avoided the hot area. Generally we've got the evaporator, which takes any of the heat out. But that's a look around. We tend to make things work for us. We use every bit of storage space that we can, and yeah, that's how it works. There's our video. This is our home. This is our home here. We've got it's a Winnebago Esperance. It's a 2009 model, and it seems to work really well. We're really happy. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this helped you out a little bit. Cheers guys. Bye.